Hello and welcome back to Cemetery Mary. On the last episode, we met Twyla, spoke to her in the new cafe. Well, not so new, but it's new to us. She is investigating the strange happenings that's going on recently. And she asked us to help, which we agreed whenever we were able to. However, Kroven wanted to apologise for how he was behaving, so we agreed to meet up at the very same cafe, which is where he found out that we met Twyla, and he did not like that very much. He warned us to stay away, which we said we would try to be reasonable about it as best we could, and then we decided to go home, the real home, which was also a restaurant, which our parents owned. We snuck in because we had a spare key, I guess, but the police hadn't let anyone else in. We went upstairs and took a nap because of all the stress. When we came down, someone was inside when they shouldn't have been. We don't know who, and it's got us nervous. So, time to find out where we go from here. I was so nervous I pressed it to my ear without even having dialed anyone yet. But who would I call? The police? No, I can't do that. I was already in here where I wasn't supposed to be. And I don't want to put any kind of attention on myself. But I can't just call nobody. I have to tell someone about this. Who? Who do I go to? Call Reginald, he's close by. Call Twyla. Could it have been the killer? Call Kroven, he's family. He'll know what to do. Call the mystery number. Was that you? Kroven, he's family. We can trust him. I rushed to call Kroven. He was my family and the only person I could trust with something like this. Please pick up Kroven. As I was beginning to fear Kroven forgot to charge his phone or something or other, he picked up. Yo, Kroven, where are you right now? Are you busy? Can you come meet me? Whoa, hold up. What's up with all the questions? Everything's okay? I am at the diner, and there was someone here. Some intruder. They just ran out, but please, can you please come here? Go down, Mary. Reel it in a bit. I'll come, okay? Don't panic. Okay. I'll try not to. It felt like an eternity passed before Kroven got here. I couldn't really read the expression on his face. He looked kind of concerned, but also kind of annoyed in a way too. Did I bother him somehow? Still, he calmed down pretty quickly. So we looked around the house together, trying to make sure whoever was here didn't leave anything behind. Oh, and they didn't. Well, what if they just didn't take it? Or what if they tried to take something instead? Except, well, when we investigated my room, I noticed one of my plushies disappeared. It was one of my favorites, and I always kept it right on the shelf next to my bed, so it couldn't have gotten lost easily. Did they take it? Probably. That thought put my stomach in knots. Well, that means we have to keep an eye out. To think, they must have been in here while I dozed off in the other room. Oh God, After we searched every room, we headed back downstairs. Kroven gave me a kind of sad look. Are you really okay, Mars? I am now, thanks for coming. Mars, are you sure you weren't just imagining things? It was probably just an animal that got in, I don't know. I know things kind of rough lately, and I know I haven't been helping in that, so... Look, I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if... What? No. Kroven, I definitely saw a person here. I swear it. Well, in that case, maybe it was just a squatter. Kroven, I really don't think so. This place was locked before. They couldn't have gotten in until I unlocked it. What if they followed me here? You can't know that for sure, though, right? I guess. Well, still, let's not take any chances. Look, You caught me at a bad time. I really can't do a lot to help right now anyways. Let's just get out of here and try to forget it, okay? Forget it. Is there anything we can really do at this point? You already called me just because you didn't want the phone to the police, right? Look, I'm sorry someone got in, but what do you want me to do about it? I'm just one guy, Mars. I can't track him down for you. Let's just leave the place alone for now. I guess. We left, and I locked the place up. But something seemed off about Kroven today. He usually wasn't like this. Kroven was always so hot-headed and defensive, especially towards me lately. But now I'm actually asking for his help, he just doesn't seem to care. I went home disappointed that night. I don't think he doesn't care. Especially didn't look like he doesn't care. I could barely eat or brush my teeth properly. I almost went straight to bed, but no, I couldn't do that. I just couldn't, even if I wanted to. Hello, again. Good evening. Was that you at my diner today? What do you mean? Earlier today, I was in my diner, or house, I guess. There was a stranger. I couldn't see their face, and they ran out as soon as they realized I was behind them. Was that you? No. I don't know why I bothered asking. I doubt you'd give me the truth either way. Sometimes lying will be necessary, but I'm telling you the truth now. If you say so. I'm not really sure what else to say. That's okay. I prefer when you don't ask questions. Why is that? You know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat. But we're not a cat, are we? Good night, Mary. So much for getting a good night's sleep. Maz, are you still sleeping? Mary. No, I don't want to get up yet. Let me sleep. I had a long night last night. A long night. You went to bed at 8:30. I didn't sleep well. Oh, your mother's making pancakes. If you want want any. Do they have chocolate chips? Of course, it's Sunday. Okay, I'll be down soon. Is this a dream? I quickly got out of bed and got dressed, yawning as I descended down the stairs. Even from the top of the stairs, I could already smell the chocolate. If you don't hurry, I'm going to eat all of them. Dad. Oh, I'm just teasing you. Besides, your mum would kill me if I did. Well, what a nice looking set of parents you've got. I just realised this. Basically, we have the. If we could have the drive to become Batman. Our parents are gone. There's a criminal in the town that no one knows. Though we aren't rich, though I don't think. I got downstairs and sat in the counter beside my dad. There was a plate waiting for me, and my mother was behind the counter drinking her morning coffee like usual. Thank you for breakfast, Mum. Of course, dear. So, do you have any plans today? No, not really. Is Kroven busy today? I don't know, probably. Well, we can always do something if you want. We can? Of course we can. Didn't you want to see that new movie? The horror one with the janitor? Why don't we go tonight? See? A movie theatre. Then they go and disappear. Are you sure? Aren't you busy? You know I'm never too busy for my little girl. That sounds really fun. What about Mum? Are you really worrying about me? I'll be fine, sweetheart. Go out with your father. We can even call up Crow and see if he wants to come too. I've been really looking forward to this movie. I'm so excited now. This morning's been quite the pleasant surprise, but something feels off. Like I'm forgetting something. No, something. Something is weird here. But what? It's too empty in here. Utensils, pancakes. It's run. Yeah. No, that's not. It's Sunday. We don't open till past noon on Sundays because Mum likes us all to have a nice peaceful breakfast together. It's still morning, so. Is it utensils? I mean, yeah, I don't have a fork right now, but there's definitely something else wrong here. One of our parents. That's fine. He's as chipper as ever, and he brushed his hair this morning too. Good old Dad. Mother's fine. Mum's always... Wait. Mum can't talk. Mum is mute. Mum's never been able to talk her whole life. I had to learn sign language as a kid to be able to communicate with her. She's never... Whose voice was that even? That was talking to me. My mum doesn't have a voice. What's going on? Mary, are you okay, hon? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm fine. Are you sure, dear? I could make you some tea and help you calm down if you're feeling anxious. No, I'm okay. I think I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I hopped out of my seat and rushed my way over to the ground floor bathroom. That wasn't my mum. Was that even my dad? I was hoping that once in the bathroom, I could rinse off my face and make sense of things, but... Well, that's not a good thing. Mum? Mum, what are you doing here? Weren't you just outside? Mum? That is unexpected. Yet, I kinda had to... What's the matter, Mary? I thought you liked ghosts. There's a funeral today. I'm happy. Is that bad? I had been planning for it. I overheard them talking about it in the cemetery when planning a spot for her. Is that bad? I really enjoy funerals. I always have, even when... I like to see everyone gather around for their lost loved one. They're also sad. They bring flowers and sometimes even little parting gifts. That's so nice, don't you think? If their spirits could talk, I bet they'd say they appreciate it. Would a ghost attend their own funeral? Some would, some wouldn't. I would. Well, in any case, I'm excited for the one. I'm excited for the one today. I'm excited to see what they're like. Hopping off the bus this morning, I was glad to see it wasn't too late. It's a good thing I always wear black. Not everyone seems to turn their head at me as I came near. It started to rain. They never said anything about rain today, but I thought it might when I saw the clouds out this morning. So I came prepared and brought my umbrella. It was then that I noticed a little old lady with no umbrella, and no one was even bothering to help keep her dry. So I covered her with my umbrella. Oh, it's an umbrella. You scared me for a second. Thank you, dear. Of course. Pardon me if this sounds rude, but were you one of her friends? This seems like an important thing. I still can't get over how the save menu is a rip screen. Let's be honest. Oh, yes or no? Well, it was my darling Minspella. Minspella? She passed away last week. My condolences. Forgive me if it sounds rude, but what was your relationship to her? Me? Ah, yes. I'm Spella's mum. I never met you before, have I? That's okay, lots of people haven't. I'm very sorry for your loss. How are you feeling? Feeling? It's impossible for me to feel anything but heartbroken. I truly don't believe I'll ever recover from this. Now, don't say that. She wouldn't want you to think like that, right? Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's not be too nosy. She was young, was she? Oh, yes. Much too young for this. Right as things were going her way. She was going to get married in a few months. Now, I just thought her condition was this bad. It's been cancelled, of course. But at least she was wearing that dress now. I'm sure she looks beautiful. Oh, she always was. She was always so beautiful. My darling angel was always too beautiful. she never even got to... Oh, look at me. I'm going to start crying all over again. I promised her I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Do you think she's scared? She's all alone now. Where's she going to go? And who will tell her how to get there? The way she is right now, is she happy? Even if she's not... No, I don't think she's alone. How can you say she's alone when everyone is here beside her? I know she can't really say much about it, but I'm sure she's happy to have all her friends and family by her side. All the people here. She meant a lot to them, didn't she? That's why they're all here to keep her company. I know lots of people like to think you're alone when you die. But I think it's hard to consider all this being alone, you know? She's not alone when we're all here. Yes, I suppose that's true. We're all together here, aren't we? Then, I suppose I'm glad she isn't alone. Yes, me too. Why are we just crashing a funeral? Like, you know, like, I know this is what something that was stated that Mary does. She attends funerals just to support people, you know, help them when they're grieving. But you are crashing a funeral, Mary. I'm sorry if I've upset you by talking about her so much, miss. It is a funeral after all. I should behave more respectfully. No, it's quite alright. Talking about it has actually helped a little bit. I feel a bit better hearing your thoughts. Is that so? I'm glad then. Yes, thank you. Why, I'm so sorry. I didn't even catch your name. It's alright. My name is Mary. Mary? Mary. Oh, hold on a moment. Do you mean to say you're Cemetery Mary? I see my reputation precedes me. Yes, that's me. I see. Thank you, Mary. If Spilla was here, I'm sure she'd want to thank you too. She is here, but hearing it from you means enough already. Thank you as well. That was a lovely. It was a lovely funeral. I don't know. I wouldn't agree. I mean, I wouldn't disagree. It's just you kind of just walked up to someone who's grieving. You helped them a bit. Can't deny that. That was the nice part. But you did, you know, you've got a reputation of this, and it's kind of questionable. The coffin was lowered, and soon enough, the rain stopped. I watched everyone say their goodbye. I watched everyone say their goodbyes to her and to each other, and then steadily they left. Soon it was just me and the lady. I'd have felt bad if I'd overstayed my welcome. I didn't want to outlast her at her own daughter's funeral. So I quietly said my goodbyes and left. But to my surprise, someone was there waiting for me on the sidewalk. Croven? Hey Mars. You good? Honestly, I thought it would have been like Reginald maybe. Yeah, I'm good. What are you doing here? I don't know. I remember you talking about a sort of funeral happening today. If you could, I'd stop by and ask if you want to hang out. But I guess it now is after, so... you want to hang out now? Alright. What's to look for? Oh, no, nothing, it's nothing. It's just, well, I don't know. You've kind of been in a bad mood lately. It's kind of sudden that you want to hang out right now. Is there any reason for that? No, nothing special. It's not like I have other plans today or anything. No one's been responding to my texts, so... So basically, we're the backup plan. Oh, I see. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. So we hanging? Oh, nah. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm just, you're not, you know, gonna get snappy with me, are you? No promises. That's a fair enough answer, really. Croven, I'm kidding. I won't. No, well, you don't know what's gonna happen in the future, so like something could happen and it just nips at you at the right place psychologically, and you could lose your mind. What are we gonna do though? I followed Croven down the sidewalk and we headed somewhere. Somewhere. Suddenly, he wants to spend time with me again. You know, somewhere, as opposed to the Guardians of the Galaxy's nowhere. Even though other times it's like he can't wait to get as far away from me as possible, still though, I would appreciate the time he wanted to spend with me when he did. Unexpected, he's smiling. He just from the sprites of the side view, it just doesn't look like he smiles often. We kept walking together. I kind of just let him lead and followed him wherever it was he was going. I didn't even think to ask until we had been walking a block or two already. Well, hey, where are we going actually? Oh, are we just wandering? I'm guessing just wandering. Oh no. I figured we'd just go to the arcade together. Ever since I was there the other day, I've been itching to go back. It's not that I can play the fighting games alone. I mean, I can, but it's not as fun. The arcade. I felt so excited. I couldn't remember the last time I went to the arcade. Or any arcade for that matter. I wonder if it looks the same as it does in my head. I wondered if they still had the crane machine. Every arcade's got a crane machine. Well, those questions would be answered shortly enough. Yeah, I do like the art style of this though. It's just it keeps getting just showing. Yeah, I can't even describe it. It's good. I'm speechless. The automatic doors in front of the familiar brick building began to open up. The bright light from outside leaked into the dark interior of the building. The arcade. It was just how I remembered it. Except cleaner. And with a new carpet, and I was full on now. Oh goodness, I haven't been in the arcade in so long. Really? My friends and I argue all the time. Honestly, I kind of wondered, it's kind of a wonder we haven't been kicked out by now. Well, don't tell anyone, but I cheated at a skee ball last time I was here. Maybe we can do that today, and rack in some tickets. No cheating. I can finally get that lava lamp from the prize booth, but only if they'll have it in the blue color. This is so exciting. What should we play first? I don't know. Why don't we look around and see? Grover and I sought out a game to play. We tried to look for ones that we could play together since we were both here. By that logic, why not play one that everyone can play at the same time since you're all here? It was a bit of a challenge finding one that was free though. I guess everyone else had the same idea we did and came to come here today. So last time you were here, that's when you met that person, right? The Vasilis, I think? Yeah, what about them? How are they? You haven't talked about them since Planet Dollars. I noticed Kroven's face go a little red. Oh, are you still seeing them? None of your business. Come on, it's socializing. Share the details. We're family, we can have a laugh together. Kroven said that, as he avoided eye contact with me. Although it was a bit snappy, I could tell he didn't mean it maliciously. Eventually, a fighting game opened up, and it was just like he was hoping for. So we made our way over to begin playing. I'm not all good at fighting games, or video games in general, but I have fun playing them regardless. As we selected our characters, Kroven said he wouldn't go easy on me, so I had to make sure I gave it my all. Okay, Bunny Girl versus Scorpion Lady, maybe? I don't know, I'm just going with that. Alright. Here we go. Are you ready? I think so, maybe. Oh, you better be. What should I do? Kick, punch, block. Yeah, we're not gonna... blocks the last is pointless. Not bad, but I'm better. Block, kick, jump. Cool. Are you sure you haven't been here in a while? Yeah? I don't know. I feel like you're lying to me to let my guard down. Charge first. Well, I actually won this time. And what's that, a demon bunny? Okay, interesting. I just went for the logical block, defend, and then, you know, powerful hit. Well, I actually won this time. Oh, not bad. Now, sure you don't come here. Often on your own sometimes? Never, I swear. I'm just messing with you, Mars. Nice job. Grove and I played a few more games after that. Some more fighting ones, 1 or 2 racing ones, all the kind of games you can really play with 2 players. I mean, board games, really. You got some card games. Those kind of games don't really give tickets, though. So it looked as if we wouldn't be getting that lava lamp today. Playing all the games was really fun, but I could see how it was starting to tire Kroven out. We were about to leave when I spotted it. A crane machine. Yeah, Kroven's bored, and her eyes are wide. I took it at Kroven's sleeve, to which he turned and look at it. He groaned. Really? The crane machine? You know they're just scams for your money, right? The toys in there are so cheap anyway, and you don't have enough. Don't you have enough, probably? Alright, fine. I'll try it. Just keep in mind that I'm rusty, okay? No, you got it, don't worry. Kroven and I walked to the crane machine. He reached into his pocket for his wallet, and I pressed my face to the glass in excitement. Yeah, pretty much. That's also a pretty good cut, I think. Like having the screen divided in 3. Excitement, concentration, and the actual target. If there's one problem I definitely have, aside from all the others, it's that I love plushies too much. I always collect them, even though even though they usually just sit all pretty in my room. Well, you need a replacement one since someone stole yours. There's something about just how soft and comfortable they are. Back when we were kids, Kroven and I would come to the arcade whenever he was in town. I always tried to win things from the crane machine, but I could never do it. Dad would also try too, but he was like me and could never quite get it. But Kroven seemed to have a gift when it came to this sort of stuff. It wasn't all the time, but more often than not, he was able to win things. And he always gave them to me. Most of the time, anyway. Alright, here we go. I heard him say the claw lowered into the pit in the toys. Pit of toys for the stuffed animals. I couldn't quite see what he was grasping, but it was something. When it raised itself up, it was a box. One of the mystery boxes, holding a mystery prize inside. I had never seen Kroven win one of those before. I don't think I ever seen anyone win one of those before. The box slid down at the prize chute, and I took it out. I dug into it tightly sealed tape with my fingernails, and grabbed the flap of the cardboard as I took out the prize. It was a book. Despite having just come out of the machine, the book itself seemed like like a little old and worn. The cover read "How to Talk to Ghosts." See, Mary, I told you these machines are scams. Who wants to win a book? Well, you know. What you mean? It's perfect. I love it. Thank you for letting me have it. It's nothing. I mean, as long as you're happy with it, I guess it's fine. Thank you, Kroven. It's very kind of you. Kroven and I left the arcade after that. But I had quite the pep in my step, I'm sure, as I was happy with my new prize, and to be spending it with him again. It was actually a bit late in the day by the time we got out, so we grabbed something quick to bring back home for dinner. It was really nice riding the bus back with Kroven this time. It made the ride and the walk back to the cabin feel much less lonely, and much less scary. After retiring to our rooms that night, I put the book on the bedside table to remember to read it later. I got all ready for bed and then pulled out my phone, knowing I wouldn't be able to rest until this was taken care of. Are you still there? Hello? I'm here. What can I help you with? I mean, I think you already know what the answer to that is. Right, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do for you in that regard. Are they still alright at least, or can you tell me who you are now? Well, are they still alright? They are. Okay, thank you. Yet, I never hear from them. Why is that? It's safer that way. I promise you. Why'd you even message me in the first place? I thought it would help you feel better. But if you truly want me to stop, I can do that. No, don't. Then I won't stop replying to you. But for now, I have to. Good night, Mary. What if we're able to actually talk to ghosts after we read this book? Because then we can just go to the cemetery, talk to the victims of the Blackwood Butcher, and then find out who they are. Because they could describe a portrait of them to us, and then we brought it to the police, right? Maybe. I woke up the next morning pretty early. Earlier than usual. But I didn't feel tired. In fact, I actually felt pretty good. Yesterday was just a bit better day than usual. And I'm glad it happened. I tried to get to be quiet as I walked past Crowburn's door in the morning. I saw that he left it open a crack, so I peeked inside. He was sleeping still, drooling on his pillow and arm hanging over the side. I don't know how you could sleep with your arm over the side. I don't know. The arm would be freezing depending on the temperature and... Well, yeah. And you might even cut off your own blood circulation and your arm's numb the entire night. He looked absolutely silly. But it was nice seeing him get some rest for once, instead of racing to get out the house before dawn. Seeing that he was still home, I thought it might be nice if I made breakfast for the two of us. I think on the topic of breakfast, that's a good idea to call it there. Hopefully you've had fun, because I know I have, and hopefully I can see you on the next one. With that, goodbye.